Hello everybody, Malakith here, and welcome back to Empire Total War. So, in the last episode we took out Sweden. All their base belonged to us, and all those other such memes. So what we are up to is pretty much moving, well, for a start, the ones in Stockholm we're keeping there to replenish, and the secondary army to assist with putting down rebellions. Although, I think they should solve themselves once we burn the school down, maybe? To some extent, anyway. We've moved out of Norway back over towards the port because these were the forces ready for invading the United Kingdom. And the guys down in Finland, why hadn't I moved them yet? They were replenishing. But the idea is to put them on this border here, ready to face off against Russia. Now, of course, Russia does have this province here, so we should probably get an army in Jelgava. Let's see, who have we got? We got most of one there. Let's see if we can top this up. So they need a general and then 5 infantry units. We have 2. And... okay, let's just recruit 3 more in here. And then they're all ready to roll when stuff kicks off. So that'll hit Riga, which then secures this area. Which would then mean this is the front line. Now there's no towns up here. I wonder if it'd be worth having a navy positioned to sweep in, because that would let me pretty much ignore this lot. I mean, they've got a port up there. We'll consider it. It's an option. The rest I think I'll sort out of St. Petersburg, because it lets me cut off this area so I don't have to worry about them getting to the ocean. They do have ports down here, so we're going to want a big old fleet at Istanbul. So let's work on that. Where's my navies? I'll be in here somewhere. Send you guys without the Admiral's flagship. Become blockade. Was this the good one? This wasn't the one with the rocket ships. This is sort of my secondary fleet. We'll send them down there. If we can pin the Russians in. This is assuming Russia declares war. I'm not actively going to declare war on any of the big ones, especially these two, because they're my ally. I'm expecting the AI will make that decision for me. I'd rather not upset too many people in the process. So in the interim, we have a fight on our hands over here versus the pesky Cherokee. We have a lot of cavalry. Can we reach them this turn? No. End turn it is then. Oh, hang on. Repairs. Not sure where they're running to. It might have been reinforcements for the army that needed extra units. I'm fairly convinced I long distance recruited them. Okay, so we're not in a position to actually raid Britain just yet, because my 2 armies aren't in their boats ready to go. It's good nothing happened this turn with them. Interesting choice. Letter of demands from Sweden. We look at it now, though. Considerably better off, because we got rid of the school. Put a church school in. They're a Protestant nation. That should sort out the happiness nicely. Now you are going all the way over here, so instead what... Well, I guess they... If I was to put them in my land just there, they can dip onto the road and charge up. Yeah, we'll keep moving them that way. We'll replace the lost unit from here, which is one of the light cavalry. I think these guys can probably head off to the front now. We seem to have got the happiness under control. What that army up there is doing is my concern. Not too sure what to do with them. I guess if we send them to here, we can always use ships to transport them somewhere else quickly. But I don't think they have a port in this region other than the one tied to this province, which we could kick them out of very quickly. It's recruited. Instruction report. Finances are back in the black. That's good. Alright, you were heading to join them. How about you hop in there? Now there was a ship waiting for these guys. What we'll do is instead put them in charge of that. Alright, all aboard. Sail them out. Then let's me move these guys, who will come sit up in this port. Ready to hit Edinburgh. I always do that. I don't need to. It's that screen that I need to do that in. Never mind. And then they can come sit in the other port, ready to hit Ireland. There's my main fleet with the rocket ships. We'll leave them there for now because it means they can dive into here and block off Russia if need be, but they're still facing off against Britain. We can always borrow one of the ships out of there to transport probably this army. Should something blockade one of my others. So that is Europe mostly handled. I am going to keep them there because Britain could drop troops off anywhere. As could probably the Mughals. We're going to be leaving the Knights of St. John just because everybody wants them dead, and so I'm going to leave them alive. Okay, they need 4 more infantry units. 3, 4. They're all ready to go on Austria. We've got a face-off with Russia up here. Ah, yes. Do we want to push up to the border for the Mughal provinces? How's the happiness? Should be fine. Yemen then. Probably want to sit... Oh no, there's the town. Just sit along that bit of the border. And you guys come sit by the bridge. That puts me in a good position to storm across the front if I need to. Down here is going to be interesting because there is a lot of troops here. I'm sure we can comfortably win this side. It's then whether these can hold. But back to the action of the day. Come here, you pesky Cherokee. Oh, fog. Just what we wanted. I'm fairly sure they get significant ambush bonus without having this extra assistance. Now, there's a nice rise at the back here. We will stick the cannon on. With the howitzers. Now, I'm not convinced they're not going to come in behind me, just because of the way this battle map's deployed. I'm going to push my cavalry up at the rear here with my guns, just in case we need a rapid reaction protection. We'll have the regular line part way forwards. The lights out in front, and the general way back here, please. Now, do they come to me, or do I have to go to them? Looks like they're coming to me, so you guys stake up. Wow, they're really going for it. Running nearly as fast as the horses. Get those stakes down. Okay, Native American Lancers. Had a few deaths already from friendly fire, nice. Oh, that was a nice volley. Very nice volley. Oh, hang on a minute. Where'd all the stakes go? Skirmishers, why is there a giant hole in my stake line? Alright, you're out of there. Don't trust you in the slightest today. Yeah, those big pointy things, you can't ride into them, no? And the enemy army flees. I'm guessing there's a unit that isn't fleeing hidden somewhere. Otherwise we would have won already. Oh. That shrapnel shot cannonball. Ah, here we go. Chief's bodyguard. Let's send out my own natives. Bit of mounted tribal auxiliary. And I think I'll bring the cuirassiers as well. Alright, now you guys. Ball shot. Chief's bodyguard. Ball shot. Chief's bodyguard. Let's find out the difficult way whether we friendly fire with these stakes. The AI doesn't, but the AI cheats. Nope, good. I don't know what the case would be if we were running full speed, but... Come on, artillery. There we go. Oh! Pony assassination. Aha! Their cunning plan has been discovered. How far can they hit? Not far enough. Oh! Tearing through that hidden infantry line. Alright, you guys swap to that, fire it what you like. You guys swap to that, fire it what you like. Nope. Let's just put my horses behind my other units, turn off their shooting because I'm sure they shoot backwards as well sometimes. Wow, they've got some range on them. They outrange my men. And the cavalry in. Let's just hit the bowmen while we're here as well. Come on, men, reload! Reload! How unfortunate. Oh, shots on the chief. Oh, Native American warriors have got in amongst us. A reasonably veteran as well, which could be a problem. Not that my guys don't have any veterancy, but... Where's the cavalry unit? Oh. Where's the chief hiding now? Or has he run for it? Oh no, he's all the way out there. Alright, go chase him down. Oh, low-flying natives. Good backflips, boys. Good backflips. Who isn't routing? There they are. I'll have the cannons fire on this bowman unit. Oh, my guys are shooting. What have they found? Ooh, natives. Got some bowmen and some warriors. Just kite them away for a minute. Bowmen taking casualties. Flee away from the native warriors again. Let's charge the bows. I think the bows will win in a protracted fight. I just don't want to charge the melee unit. Although we may have to recharge them because otherwise our guys are going to. In we go. Native on native. It's the grudge match. In comes the general. Get him. Now, I suspect some of them will survive and retreat away. We'll just have to hunt them down. Most kills goes to Mounted Tribal and the 12 pounders. That shrapnel shot's definitely effective. Oh, of course, he retreats away towards my town. Nope, can't reach him this turn. More replenishment then. Repair that, stick the boat back in it. Right. Oh, what's this? Letter of Demands. Oh yeah, we've already seen that. Russia's up to something, or just repositioning. That's going to be a monster of a fight when it kicks off. Oh no, Christian Sulzer, one of my generals.
Sir, eure Befehle?
Been replaced with Jan Wojnark. Who else has died? Public servant. Imagine he was my treasurer. What are you good at? -2 to management of the treasury, which is the one we want. Never mind then. Russia and the United States. The Cold War's come early. I say that because they're miles away from each other. And the US is one province. Oh, the Cherokee's a bit larger than I expected. And also conveniently right next to the United States. What a shame. Alright, you. Smash these people.
Leichte Beute. Der Sieg ist unser. Männer, vorwärts!
And we'll put a governor's residence in. And repair that. Build a farm. Coffee or sugar? What's worth more? One of these somewhere has trade. Sugar's 25. Coffee is 23. So sugar it is, unless there's a amount difference. 15 loaves of sugar. Nope. Right, and that there I think is where I'll bring the episode to an end. We're shuffling our armies about, ready for the next big European war. The Cherokee may be a bit more of a problem than I expected. I may have to sail some reserve forces over. Probably land them here and take Savannah off of them. I could potentially then just jump the US while I'm at it. Get started on the inroads to this lot. But that's all for next time. So hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.